Yo, what's up? Viers here. Kai's been released, the new banners are out, let's see which units are worth your gems. First up, we have the newly released unit, Kai. As a wielder of the ever so broken normal attack party buff, Kai will be a core unit for hyper-aggressive melee comps, which makes him a top tier pick in Arena. And though unconventional, with his decent survivability and movement speed, topped with an actually decent weapon skill for a normal attack unit, Kai can also be used as a runner if the matchup requires it, especially when paired with a defensive buffer such as Arena. Kai's party buff is also amazing for raids, and he can be used as a part of some melee raid teams. Though lackluster for Colosseum and PvE, Kai can provide some great value on the two major game modes, so he receives a summon rating of 4 out of 5. The first core commander is still here from the last banner. You can refer to the previous video if you want a detailed explanation. But if you just want a quick rundown, this unit is a must-have for raids and a decent pick in Arena. Great value overall, 4.5 out of 5. Valencia is mostly used for raids. Crit hit multiplier is an amazing buff for dishing out a lot of damage. However, her kit leaves a lot to be desired for Arena, with one of the worst normal attack and weapon skill animations in the game. 3 out of 5. With access to 2 exclusive weapons, one will think Lapice will provide great value. However, unfortunately, this is not the case. Her first exclusive weapon, Innocent, is a good weapon for Arena, though requires immense skill to pull off. The current meta is also unfavorable for Lapice, so using her is not recommended unless you really want to challenge yourself. Her second weapon, Radiant, is a good weapon for light melee raid teams, but that's about it. It can be useful for the later stages of Expedition, but that role can be fulfilled by other units that will give more value. Unless you want to main Monolite, there is not much reason to pull for Lapice, 2.5 out of 5. Yet another melee light unit, Carol is up next. She's an excellent PvP unit, arguably the best melee unit with a crit chance party buff for today's meta. Her dogfighting prowess is almost unrivaled, making her a top pick for hyper-aggressive teams. With a light resistance debuff, she can also be used for monolite melee raid teams, 4 out of 5. Chrom is an interesting unit with a unique ability to silence opponents, blocking their use of weapon skills for a short time. Unfortunately for Chrom, since the current arena meta revolves around normal attacks with Rosetta and Kai's party buffs being prominent, she is not able to make use of this ability to its full extent. Chrom is a decent pick together with Rosetta though if you're looking for a basic unit to use on that team. Aside from PvP, Chrom is one of the best units for the higher stages of Expedition if that's what you're looking for. Summon rating 3.5. Idol Eva is completely outclassed. She's supposed to be a damage buffing support, but her damage buffs are not good enough that she's not even used in the most optimal raid teams. And unlike other elements, there are actually 2 unique heroes with a basic party buff, and Kana is just way better for Arena if you want to run a mono basic team. I do not see any point in pulling for her, but if you absolutely like her design, she's not completely garbage so you can still use her, 1.5 out of 5. Rue also has 2 exclusive weapons, the first one being a core part of Mono Earth in Arena. Almost nothing can beat Rue in a close-range dogfight, making her a great pick in today's meta. With Lina being one of the most popular units however, it can oftentimes put a stop to Mono Earth. Her second weapon does not have as much value since she still retains her Earth party buff, and there are no good melee Mono Earth teams right now. Melee Earth teams are not good for raids either, 3.5 out of 5. Finally, we have Mad Panda Trio, a great melee buffer for Arena with very good dogfight, a great weapon skill, and a unique summon mechanic that you can play around to mess with the opponent's targeting. Other units with the same buff are usually more preferred though, and she is not that great outside of Arena, 3 out of 5. That's all for this banner. Always remember that these are only suggestions. I highly suggest to just pull for the units that you actually like since the meta is ever changing but waifu is there forever. Anyway, I hope this helped. Like and subscribe. Bye bye.